How you doing, guys? I'm Trenius, Henderson. You're tuned into the infamous Living Room Network. Divine powers are always working for us because we're trying to do right. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please make sure you subscribe after this video to stay updated with all the new videos and insights that we give here on Infamous Living Room Network every single day. So anyway, how I started my YouTube channel and my first AdSense YouTube paycheck. And here it goes right here. As you can see, yeah, it's official, it's official. Yeah, I got my first AdSense paycheck about a month ago, and you know, ever since then I just been taking my YouTube more seriously. I'm really humble, you know, hard work pays off. But anyway, I want to show you how to start your own YouTube channel from my story, and you know what you can expect along the way. And eventually you will be getting a YouTube AdSense paycheck as well. So I just want you to just stay tuned, just listen to what I gotta say, hear my story, get some insight from it. If you have any questions or comments, please make them after the video at the bottom in the comment section. I really do believe that if you're watching this video, you will definitely have a successful YouTube channel, because those who actually go get the information from people who's already doing it end up being the most successful people. Okay, so first things first, I went to the Art Institute of Atlanta. I'm an artist at heart. I didn't graduate from the Art Institute of Atlanta, but I went to the Art Institute of Atlanta for video and audio production. So from the very jump, right after high school, I began making, you know, recording video footage and stuff in college, and I was doing commercials, you know, for classes in college and stuff like that. And just get really familiar with the camera and art and graphic design and all that good stuff comes with going to the Art Institute of Atlanta. And so, you know, that was my passion, you know, coming out of high school, was just music and art and stuff like that. So I actually had a little bit of education in the audio video field. That's why I'm so good at doing, you know, doing this YouTube stuff, so to speak, because I know how the camera functions. I know lighting, you know, I know how to put the video in proper sequence when you're editing it and all that good stuff. So I kind of got like a little advantage over a lot of other YouTubers, but it's really easy. It's nothing hard to learn. I know first thing I started using when I started recording these YouTube videos was Windows Media. So we're gonna get more into that later. But anyway, so again, I went to the Art Institute of Atlanta, and one thing I did do in school back then, I was a big music dude. I was wanting to be like a rapper. You know, I wanted to be a music star, and so you know, I tried to, you know, pursue that path as best as I can. You know, while going to the school, the Art Institute of Atlanta, you know, I would get connected with local record labels in Atlanta, such as Convict Music, Grand Hustle Music. I had opportunities to work with big time artists such as Jazzy Faye, Saha the Prince, T.I., Young Dro. I had the opportunity to actually work with these people, you know, hands on. I remember me like sitting at Grand Hustle Studios writing on the calendar with Young Dro beside me his tour dates, or you know, dates when he was gonna be at such and such and such and such club and all that. You know, it is just like I've already been around, you know, some top-notch people, including Akon. I remember sitting in the studio with Akon and didn't even know what I was doing at the time because I was so young, but you know, I was like in the music industry already and going to college at the same time. And unfortunately, my music career did not turn out successful, but that's okay, guys, because one thing you got to realize about success and following your path in life, where if it's being a YouTuber or something like that, it's not going to always succeed right away. So you got to keep going. And so the reason why I wanted to start a YouTube channel was because my music wasn't turning out right. The music didn't work out right for me, and so, you know, I was just like really stressed and depressed, just going through a young life crisis. I'm just trying to figure out, you know, my path in life and what I wanted to do. How can I make some money? How can I be successful? And so I started to think, dang, what is it about me that people know about me and that could help me be successful? And so I'm like, well, people do say I talk too much. A lot of people say I talk too much. A lot of people say I think I know everything. I say, you know what? I still think I know everything. So you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna actually go make a YouTube video channel where I'm talking about all the things that I know, since people think that I know everything and don't think that I actually know what I'm talking about. So I actually went and did that. Like, I started a YouTube channel just making topic after topic after topic about just stuff, and it was working. It started to work, you know. So that's the reason why I started up my you know, YouTube channel, was because everybody said that I thought I knew everything. The reason why I actually knew everything though, which a lot of people didn't understand me at the time, and one thing that you probably are gonna realize along the way of making your YouTube channel, is that you're gonna have to continue to learn, man. Like, in order to teach people, in order to tell people information on YouTube, in order to know the things that you know and the type of information that you want to talk about, you have to do research. And I did a lot of research. I did a lot of studying and reading. Man, I was like an avid reader about 5 years ago. Like, I read so much books that when people come to me telling me about all the books that they don't read today, I'm already like, yeah, I don't read that. Yeah, I read that. Have you seen this book, Trenius? Yeah, I read that. Man, you read that book yet, man? You read that yet? Yes, I've read that. And they still think I know everything. Like, literally, I've read that book. You know, and so, you know, that's what you got to do if you want to become a YouTuber. You have to make sure that you're constantly learning, and making sure you know how to teach the information that you want people to know. But a little bit before I started making my YouTube channel, a little bit before I started my own YouTube channel and I got my first AdSense paycheck, one thing that I used to do was I used to always post quotes on Facebook and Twitter. Like, I was like a big quote writer. I was that guy on Twitter and Facebook who's always writing quotes, telling people about how they should run their life and all the things they should do and this and that, all this biblical scholarly, metaphysical stuff or about life and how you should change your life. I was that guy. You know, I was that guy every day. But it wasn't helping me get anywhere. Like, it wasn't helping me out. And I noticed that a lot of people don't like for you to tell them what they should do. You know what I'm saying? Not unless it's like it comes with like a visual perception of it. You know, so just writing on social network about quotes on social network is just not enough. Most of the time, a lot of people won't continue to follow it. You know, not unless, you know, you're like, I see Maxwell or somebody famous, you know, somebody famous who already has the credibility or the reputation in order to get a whole lot of people to follow. So anyway, back to the YouTube channel stuff. Making my YouTube videos started about 4 years ago. I started making YouTube videos about 4 years ago on my cell phone. This is a time in my life where I was just really going through a lot of bullshit. I was really, you know, heartbroken from a relationship that I was in, and I was just trying to find myself and stuff like that. And so I just really started making YouTube videos on my cell phone about 4 years ago. That too was unsuccessful. That too was very unsuccessful because what happened was I got nervous. I don't know. I just got nervous. I wasn't used to being on camera. People started giving me a little bit of feedback, and I just kind of like got like nervous for the simple fact that I was making YouTube videos and I was starting my YouTube channel and stuff like that. And I just felt like a lot of people would think that I was like corny for doing it. So I just had this like this inner vision of thinking that people on the outside thought that I was weird for making YouTube videos and starting my YouTube channel. You know, I just kind of felt like I don't want to do it. So I deleted my whole YouTube account, and at that time I had at least like 200 something videos. Like, I was recording every day like I do now, and I just deleted all of the videos out of fear and fright, and I just regretted it. I regretted it. So I was very unsuccessful in starting my first YouTube channel. Okay, so fast forward the story. About 2 years later, you know, when I'm a little older now, I think I was about what, 23, 24, or actually I was 25. I was 25 years old, and I started my YouTube channel again. And this time I said, you know what, I'm gonna go all out, and it was like a burning passion to me because I still thought I knew everything. You know, I still thought I knew everything, and so like I started it up again, and I took it more seriously. You know, I had a website to go with it. I connected it to all my social networks, which is something that you might want to do when you start your YouTube channel. You want to make sure that your YouTube channel is connected to all your outlets of social media, so that way when you're uploading these videos, it goes out to all your social networks. And that's what mine does every time I upload a video, every day, every 24 hours. So please make sure you subscribe, guys. Stay tuned. New insights every single day. And so then I started getting feedback. A lot of people started to like follow me every day. and it was happening fast. Like I was getting new subscribers every single day. It's just like now, like I get new subscribers every single day, sometimes 5 and 6 subscribers a day. And that's the thing about YouTube, guys. It's a slowly but surely success rate. I mean, you're gonna do numbers as long as you stay consistent, as long as you're giving out good quality content. You're gonna stay consistent. Things will begin to happen for you if you continue to press on with your YouTube channel. So like, yeah, it started to get very, very addictive, you know, knowing that people were actually listening to me now. Like people started to listen to me now, and it became like an addiction. It's like, okay, I gotta come up with the next thing. So because they listening, they want to know what I'm doing. They don't want to know what this is. They want to know what that. Okay, let's record this. And I would type it up, and I would write it out, and I would record it, and, you know, do it like that. And I would just come off the top of my head with most of the topics. And that's the one thing you got to do too, guys. There's another thing that a lot of people are gonna look at your YouTube channel. They're gonna want to know if you are authentic or if you just telling them some bullshit. And most of the time, being genuine comes from the heart. So you gotta make sure that everything that you're telling your subscribers and viewers is really coming from your heart. I know a lot of people out there, and who I watch on YouTube videos, they use scripts and all this. They do a lot of chopping up. They do so much chopping up that it's like you can't really even you know, see the realness behind their video. I mean, it's okay to chop up if you want to chop up your video from here, there, time to time. That's cool, you know, because you want to, you know, mix out some stuff you didn't want to say. But it's not cool like when you're doing it constantly. Like I know some videos they be like, like, why are you chopping the video up so much? We want to see the real shit. So anyway, like, so once I began to stop making videos on my camera, because the second time I came around, I was using my Galaxy at the time. I had a Galaxy S7, and I was using my Galaxy S7, and so I just started to feel like, you know what, I need to make my content more clear. I mean, the clarity of my videos needs to be more better than it was on my cell phone. So I went out and bought a little inexpensive camera. It was only like $40, and I went and bought it from Walmart. It was a Samsung camera, and so I went and bought it and purchased it and started making videos off of that. And so, like I said, like after I got this camera, it boosted my channel a little bit more, because you know the things that you see like now are more clear than you using a cell phone. So make sure that when you start your YouTube channel that you don't do like I did. Like, you can start your cell phone if you don't have a lot of cash, but make sure in order to start your YouTube channel that you go out and buy a real camera. I would prefer Canons. I would prefer Sony cameras, are also good. DSLR cameras are also good. Make sure you get a quality camera, and I guarantee you, when you get that quality camera, that's gonna be half of the reason why you receive your first YouTube AdSense paycheck. And so once you start to do all this stuff right, you got to connect it to your social websites and all this. You're starting to get subscribers, you're starting to get viewers, you're starting to feel it. You know, you're starting to just have this, you know, consciousness of, I need to record videos. I need to do it because I want to do it. I love to do it. It's a burning desire. It's a burning passion. Then you would want to be able to start your brand up. This is where you want to start your brand. And when I say start your brand, what I mean is you want to make sure that you have the right type of logos, you're using the right type of color themes. You want to make sure that you're following the same schemes in your videos, because it identifies who you are as a YouTuber. You know, you want to be identified as a YouTuber that's somebody different from every other YouTuber. You are your very own YouTuber. So that means that everything you do as a YouTuber, it is strictly coming from your very own artistic, creative mind. A lot of us get sidetracked and want to look at other people's stuff and go copy it. That's cool. You take a little snippets and pieces of what other people have to create your own collage and universe of who you are as an individual. Make sure that you be authentic as you can when creating your YouTube channel. Make sure that you be yourself and you do not change that. If you don't see you get results right away, don't change and go be somebody else because you're not getting results. Be yourself. Be yourself until you begin to see the results. This is a major, major key in understanding how the YouTube channel becomes very popular. Your YouTube channel will become very popular, and you will get to that YouTube AdSense check more quicker, in a much more fulfilled way at the end of the day, if you continue to stick to who you are as an individual and a YouTuber. So eventually I will work my way to like 1,000 subscribers. I mean, it was a long process. I mean, it's not easy getting subscribers. For you RIM team members out there, you already know how long it took for you to probably subscribe if you was just watching videos day after day. Now you subscribe. See, my real teamers, you know, they know where I come from, guys. And my real teamers are simply just people who subscribe to me and people who went to my website and actually signed up for the gold member package and whatnot. And so this video is definitely off topic from the videos I normally make. However, I like to make videos like this too, and you will find yourself doing this too from time to time. Like, you will find yourself following the niche of the type of things that you want to talk about, but then again, you will have to make other videos like this that are outside of that topic just to bring in new people who might need help, and you might have the information for them. You might be able to teach on sodas or Dr. Peppers or Coca-Colas, but you're talking about the mind. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, you have to be versatile in YouTube. You know, you have to be a versatile YouTuber at all times and at all costs. But anyway, RIM team members, thank y'all so much for tuning in. Y'all know what's going on. But anyway, so I got to like 1,000 subscribers, and when I got to 1,000 subscribers, that's when I received my first YouTube AdSense paycheck. There it goes, right there. That's my first YouTube AdSense paycheck, and I didn't even know it. I didn't even know I had earned money. Like, I just kept getting this notification that was coming to my YouTube analytics, and it was like, you should check the mail or something like that. You received a payout, and I looked on it, and I'm gonna tell y'all, my first check was $300. $300. And so I was just really like, $300 after all that hard work I've been doing, man. $300. And you know, I was not even satisfied with it, because I think I like spent that money on like some McDonald's or something. Like, I don't know, like I can't remember what I even did with it. Like, it was such a little amount of money, but I was very grateful. You know, I was very grateful because this showed me that I've hit a milestone, and I've come to a point in my YouTube channel career that I can actually start making money off my YouTube channel now. So now that I'm making money off YouTube, it is much more enlightening to do YouTube. When you get to the point where you start making money off of YouTube, being a YouTuber, you will feel more fulfilled to be even doing the channel in the first place. Like, it's gonna be hard work for a long time. You're gonna be gritting your teeth for a long time until you actually get to that 1,000 subscriber mark, and you can get your first paycheck, if you actually get a paycheck, because you can still have 1,000 subscribers and not have any money coming in through AdSense. And you know what AdSense is, right? I'm gonna break it down to you what AdSense is. AdSense is the ads that YouTube places on your videos for monetization. Depending on however many videos you have is going to lead you to getting that AdSense paycheck, and it determines how much money you would get on that AdSense paycheck. So if you have like 3 videos but you have 1,000 subscribers, you're probably not going to give you money. You know, I mean, the only reason why I probably got money is because I had over like 300, 400 something videos when I first started. Like, I had like so many videos with so many ads on them that, you know, the system has to generate, you know, all these ads making all this money off all these videos. We gotta send them a paycheck, you know. So you gotta keep that in mind. Like, you only gonna get paid through ads if based on how much product and material that you have out there. Again, guys, if you continue on with this YouTube mindset that you want to start a YouTube channel, you want to be a YouTuber, and you one day eventually get your first YouTube AdSense paycheck, you can do it. It's very easy. It's very possible. Only thing I gotta say is you gotta be consistent. You gotta be consistent in doing it. It's just like going to the gym. You gotta be consistent in going to the gym if you want to have a banging body. If you don't be consistent, do not expect results, and do not expect to get no AdSense paycheck and be making money off YouTube. It's just not realistic. It doesn't happen like that. But I believe in you guys. I really do believe in you. It's very easy if you talk too much. Anyway, y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I'm Trenius, and this is the infamous Living Room Network. In the meantime, I'll see you next time in the next 24 hours. Leave a comment below. Peace.
Yeah.